Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Lila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudeva, Jai Gurudeva. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Soda, Hari Bol. Jaya Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Stuta Rasita Sisima. His Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Vishnupat Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Astuta Rasita Sisima. His Divine Grace the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Ananda Gaudiya Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridasa Kura Ki Jai. Prem Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Gauravadan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gauda Premanandi. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glory to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pita Buddha Lashmati Bhakti Tirtha Shamti Namaste. Krishna Padaya Papada Shitana Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Tirtha Chinami. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshulunvitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yutaparakam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Chan Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagano Lalita Shri Visakhan Vitam Chan. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavana Sute Devi Namavi Hari Priya Vanchakalpatare Vyascha Kripa Sindhivyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanivyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Sir Johnny, very nice tree. Okay, so we continue Damodara Lila. Okay. We ended where Mother Soda is chasing after Krishna, and the flowers on her head were feeling ashamed to be on her head. The person who is so powerful that she is controlling Krishna. I'm not qualified to be on her head. Let me go down to the feet. So all the flowers on her head came down to offer obeisances to her. And she was because of her labor in running after Krishna, she was perspiring. So Lord Krishna saw that, and mother had been running after him. The Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge and bliss. His Shaksham earrings as just singing to and fro, beautifully shining the divine realm of Gokul. He is running away from Mother Yashoda, but he had been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. So Mother Yashoda was running after Krishna, and celestial beings were watching. They were watching that. How great is Mother Yashoda! That she's the only one who can do this, coming to Krishna with a stick. So finally, Lord Krishna gave himself to her. And then Mother Yashoda chastised Krishna. You friend of the monkeys. Now you will spoil all the milk that I was preparing for. So what are you going to eat? So Krishna reacted. So you called me friend of the monkeys. Then I have to go to live with the monkeys in the forest. Let me go. The Mother Yashoda became afraid. Now he is going to run to the forest. Better to tie him so he doesn't go.
Line in.
So Mother Yashoda then started the second part of the game, to bind Lord Krishna, whose abdomen is the abode of the whole entire universe. So she tried, using the rope she has in her house, but the rope was 2 inches too short. She tried. The Brajavasi got to know that Lord Krishna is in trouble in the house since morning. So they all came to see what was happening. When they came at the process, when Mother Yashoda is trying to bind Lord Krishna. So they were watching. we have been telling you about the behavior of your child and you never accept it. So what is happening today? What is happening? They were asking Mother Yashoda that you have been telling you that your boy steals. You never believe us. So what are you doing? Mother Yashoda continued. She put out the robes. Lord Krishna's waist is not expanding. It's still the same size. But the robe is expanding and you're not sizing the waist. That is a mystery. But Yashoda said, this morning I dressed this boy. Yes, he totally sized him. But why the rope is not sizing? So other ladies, they said, so it's not a mystery for you to understand and give up this thing. Say, no. I will measure the size of my son's waist today. I want to measure his waist. So I must do it. It's okay, go ahead. We'll watch you how you do it. Because Krishna thought to himself, if she ties me up, then how will I go to the forest? And how will I do my stealing business? No, I will not do it. I will not allow her to do it. Or I will do it. No, cannot tie me. My boyfriends are waiting for me. We are going to go to the forest. So if I tie it up here, how will I go? But I said, I will tie you up. Because he has mentioned that he will go and live with the monkeys. But I should have call her friend of the monkey. Okay, I'll go and live with my friends in the forest. So let me tie him up here so he doesn't go and live with his friends. But I should have tried. The ropes is increasing. The waist is not increasing, not expanding, it remains the same. Only the rope is increasing, 150 meters long. But it's not sizing Krishna's waist. She was perspiring. So she requested Gopis to go to the house and bring the ropes they have in the house. They went to the house and they brought the rope. She added it, put it there, 2 inches too short. They tried. All the ropes are available, 2 inches too short. People were watching. So finally, Lord Krishna accepted that, oh, yeah, okay. I have tried and she also tried. Let me give her the chance. Maybe she has tried. I will give her the chance. Lord Krishna allowed himself to be tied up by Mother Yashoda. After a long time. So Mother Yashoda told all the cowhead boys, please, you should be here. You should be here and watch this boy. It's okay. So as soon as he left, Krishna started to think, these 2 trees standing here, my dear devotee blessed him to stand here. And now it is time for me to liberate them. And as they were standing there as trees, they were also living in Nanda Maharaj's house as poets. Yes. Poets. Madhukanta and Snigdha Kanta. Snigdha Kanta, Madhukanta. They are poets who they've been narrating Krishna's pastime from beginning. How Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj performed heavy austerity. They narrated everything. Every day, this is their business to narrate the activities of Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj. Before Krishna came, the two boys have been narrating that. They know everything. Although they are standing as trees, people don't know that they are not just trees. They are persons living also right in the house and serving them, and they are related to Krishna. So they tell the person one after another. Every day, Madhu Kanta speaks. The next day, Snigdha Kanta speaks. They were rotating like that every day. And everybody listened. Everybody listened to their narration. So they narrated the pastimes to Krishna being tied up by Mother Yashoda. And then it became silent. Nanda Maharaj says, please speak on. They look at each other. Because what are they going to speak now? About themselves. If they speak nice about themselves, so they didn't want to speak. Madhu Kanta, Snigdha Kanta. So you will come to know about this yourself later. No, you have been speaking all along. So complete it. They say no, you'll get to know about it later. And Krishna also, he listened all the pastimes that they were narrating. His activities, they were narrating. How he came, before he came, and everything. They narrated all the demons he was killing. They narrated everything, all from the beginning till this point. So Lord Krishna was thinking, now I have to deliver these 2 trees standing here, and they have been doing this wonderful service, entertaining us every day. Every day they're entertaining us. So Krishna started drawing the mortar behind him. The boy started to laugh. Where is he going now? They were following him behind. And Krishna was going. He didn't talk to anybody. He was moving. He was moving. And the mortar behind him was moving. So a messenger went to Upananda's house. And the messenger told Rohini that, and Balaram, your brother has been in trouble since morning. Balaram shouted, who is that? Who can do that to my brother? I'm Sankarshan, I will close down the whole unit. Who can do that? As he was shouting, Sankarshan, they don't know. I will reveal to them today I'm Sankarshan. The messenger said, Yashoda, Yashoda, all his anger, all his boasting came down. Mother Yashoda. So Lord Krishna went to the 2 Arjun trees, Nala Kuvera Manigriva, who are Madhu Kanta, Snigdha Kanta. So he went in the middle of the 2 trees. So the mortar just hooked there. So he went round, so the rope tied the trees, and he pulled it, the whole 2 trees came down. And 2 personalities came out from there. He offered beautiful prayers, he offered to Krishna. And Krishna was still there, tied up to the grinding mortar. The person who cannot free himself, but he freed others. So you shouldn't be afraid. Will he protect me? Will he deliver me? Because he couldn't deliver himself. But don't forget what is happening. Rodan tambu hudunetra yugmam brijantam karambuja yugme nasa tankanetam muhuswasa kampa trire kakakanta sitai graivam damodaram bhakti padam. Bhakti padam. It is not rope which binds Krishna. There is no rope that can bind Krishna. There is no thing that can bind Krishna. Even Lord Krishna's three modes of nature cannot bind Krishna, which is the strongest rope that can put anyone from demigod down into his clutches. So nothing can bind Krishna. So Satyavati Muni said here that what tied up Krishna was Bhakti Pada. The love of Mother Yashoda bind Lord Krishna up, not the rope. Rope cannot bind Lord Krishna. Because Lord Krishna was tied up by the affection of his mother, he couldn't free himself. Krishna is helpless when it comes to Bhakti, love, because that's the only thing that can control him. But he delivered the Nala Kuvera Manigriva and freed them from that. And after offering beautiful prayers, they left. So when Balaram was informed about his brother in difficulty, when he shouted and they told him what they said, he kept quiet. Then they came. Providence made arrangement that Upananda invited Rohini, because Rohini is a counselor. So if she's there in the house, this person will not play. She will intervene and resolve it. Therefore, Providence sent her to Upananda's house. So she was not there the entire process. She came when everything was finished. So when they came, that time Lord Krishna is still tied up with the rope. And he saw when Krishna saw Balaram, Krishna started to cry. My brother, where did you go since morning? My mother has put me into trouble since morning, from morning till night. So Balaram he saw his brother crying like this. He shouted, I will destroy the whole universe, I'll close it down. Ask Shankashan. Mother Shoda said, what did you say? Can you repeat what you said? Shankashan in my house? What is Shankashan doing here? If you don't keep quiet, I'll tie you up there with a brother. So Balaram shut up his mouth. And he came to Krishna. You see, I've been telling you since that this stealing business is not good. Wait, he never listened to me. That is the result. You see, I can't do anything. That is the result. You have to face it. So Lord Krishna said, oh, so my brother cannot help me. He cried more. Cannot help me. So when the tree failed and Nana Kubel Manigriva got delivered, offered prayers and went back, the sound was so heavy that shook the whole universe, and everybody came out to come and see Lord Krishna beside the two trees. Oh. All along, Nanda Maharaj also did not do anything. He was also not there. Only at this point, when everything was done, then he came out also. And so the boy, he went and picked up Krishna and released him from the rope and took Krishna out. So they were surprised. What happened? The boy said, oh, it is Krishna who pulled the trees down. These two trees, they are so tall, they touch the sky, and they are like iron, not just a tree you can cut down with our choppers. These trees, you cannot cut them down. They're very strong, like iron. So, how can a small boy pull down such a tree? What strength this boy has to pull down is such a huge. This is childish talk. They didn't believe. This is childish. Who will accept this? This childish talk. He cannot do this. The boy said, we saw it. We saw it right here with our own eye. We saw what happened. 2 persons came up from this tree and they talked to him before they disappeared. Forget this. Forget this. Anyway, our boy has been saved from the dead. So none of us picked up Krishna, put him on his chest. And from morning till night, Krishna have not eaten. He's been in trouble since morning. And nobody to help him. So after that, Mother Yashoda was afraid to come out and see, because she was thinking now, I put my son into danger since morning. Suppose those 3 killed him, what will I say? I exposed my son to danger. For what? For nothing. She's never thought like that since morning, because the game has to be played. And after the game is over, then she started thinking like this and feeling very, very sad and feeling very bad. Oh, I have done such a terrible thing since morning. This boy have not eaten. He was very hungry. So Nanda Maharaj said, so I will take you to your mother. He said, no, I will not go to her. Forget about my mother. Forget about it. So how are you going to eat? Take me to the cowshed. I will drink the milk directly from there. That will be fine. Madhuhini said, Baladam, go and talk to your brother. Baladam came and helped Krishna. No, don't touch me. You didn't help me since morning I've been suffering. You left me here and went to enjoy yourself, and I was suffering here. Even when you came, you did nothing. Don't touch me. Go. I don't want to see you. Go away. The Mother Yashoda, no, I don't want to see Mother Yashoda. Rohini, I don't want to see also. I don't want to see all of them. Nobody. So why are you going to stay with? I will stay with you. I will stay with my father. Let me stay with you. Hey, I cannot feed you. If you stay with me, I cannot feed you. Go and drink cow milk. I'll be fine. So Krishna, Nanda Maharaj took him there. She drank some milk from the cow. And he came back from there. So after this, what will happen? What will happen after this? Then Nanda Maharaj told, your mother is suffering so much since morning. She's suffering because you cannot talk to her. So she's very disturbed. She can commit suicide. She wants to die because you cannot talk to her. Your mother is going to die. So when Krishna heard his mother is going to die, he jumped down from Nanda Maharaj and went to Mother Yashoda and climbed on her. That was the end of the pastime. Comment? Yes.
I have 2 questions. The other day you said that Krishna's rope is one acharya. I have not heard of that pastime. If you tell about that pastime, it's the first time I heard that. Some Kashyap Muni.
Yeah, that's Kashyap Muni. Yes, you already asked me also.
Okay.
Who is Kashyap Muni? Yes. Kashyap Muni, he begged Lord Krishna to be part of his pastimes, because he didn't relish the Krishna's pastime like what Yashoda did. Of all the fathers and the mothers of Krishna, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they are the best. So he begged for this mercy. Therefore, Krishna gave him the blessing to become the rope which Mother Yashoda is going to use to tie him up. That's how he became the rope. Whenever Krishna is performing this, they are also there. They are also there. All the universes that Krishna has gone to continue this pastime, they also follow Krishna there. So they are eternally with Krishna. Their blessing never ends. They are eternally associated with Krishna. Just like we have the Pandavas, they don't go back to Godhead. They follow Krishna everywhere. Everywhere he has a pastime and continue.
Thank you so much for beautiful class. Today, what happened to Madhukanta and Snigdhkanta when the trees liberated?
You didn't hear what I said. That's what I just said now. That is what I just said now.
I'm finding it a little bit difficult to hear you, Maharaj. Sorry, because of the speaker problem. I don't know what is happening with
No,
the
the
speaker.
problem is that when I was speaking, she was not listening. She wanted to ask questions. That's why she didn't hear. This is what I just said. I just mentioned it.
They are continuing. They are continuing.
They were there, right there, when Krishna delivered them. After they narrated all the whole pastimes. And now it is time for them to go to the next place. So then Krishna went and delivered them from the tree body which they had. And after that, so they offered the prayer to Lord Krishna and begged him for the blessings and the promotion for them to go. So Krishna gave them blessings to go. But where did they go? They have gone to the next place. Krishna is going to perform the pastimes. So from one universe to the next, to the next, to the next. There's no end.
I couldn't understand that they, as a person they were there, so they got died like that. I just wanted to understand. This thing is not like I was getting. So like as a person they were there, as a poet they were speaking, and the trees were there. Is this thing? The trees, from trees they came out.
They didn't die, they just disappeared.
Disappear. Yes, but this thing doesn't. I couldn't understand.
They just slept. It's like we're sitting here. After a few minutes, we are going to leave. So she's not going to cry that we die. She's not going to cry. So they finish their narration, like every day. Every day they finish their narration. They didn't tell Nanda Maharaj, who was insisting for them to complete the narration. They told him he will get to know it after. So let's take break here. We'll get to know it. So they just live like normal day. It's only Krishna who knows that their expansion is standing there as a tree. Let me also go and free them so they can go. So you can see that there are two souls here. There are two souls. The tree is standing there, there is soul inside. The inside the house, there are souls. You don't see? There are two souls. So not only Krishna expand like that, we can expand as well. Jiva can also expand.
Thank you, Gurudev. I have one another question. Gurudev, how
It is clear?
this now it is clear.
Yes. So now they have gone, the two, now there are 4 people.
Yes.
They have gone to the next universe. There they will also continue with their activities, which is eternal. They have eternal duty, eternal service for Krishna. So they continue like this.
Yes.
And I said, like Arjuna, the Pandavas, they are also eternally with Krishna like that. They don't change.
Yeah, it was not coming into my mind what happened to them. So now I understood. Yes, thank you, Gurudev. And another thing, Gurudev, how to develop this kind of love? We can't develop this kind of love.
Don't say like that.
Okay.
Krishna didn't say that.
How to develop it?
Yes, that's a question. How to develop it?
When you speak, it's such a nice class. We go like we are just like we are in the past time. Seriously, we are in the past time.
It should be in the past time. Otherwise, what is the question of narrating? The narration is to help us to participate.
But after that, when we are chanting, we don't feel this love, Gurudev. We are chanting, we are trying hard, but we are not feeling that love. But when you speak, we feel that love.
You have to follow the process. The formula how to get there. Like, because how do we get there? How do we get there? That is the question. And I say it's not possible. It is possible. If it's not possible, why Krishna is narrating this? He can do everything and just go away with it. But he not only performing the activities, Krishna performed these activities and he expanded himself yesterday to put everything down for our benefit. And after putting it down, he expanded himself as all the acharyas to continue to narrate them and even writing them all down. And the narration continues. So we have all the mercy loaded together in our acharyas' books and acharyas' lives. So we should continue to hear them regularly. And the other day I mentioned that we don't hear because of strong material attachment we have in the heart. So it blocks our ears from hearing. But we continue to practice hearing. And the qualification to hear is also given. You have to have the qualification to hear. Then, those who hear, Lord Brahma say bona fide hearing. Bona fide hearing. Don't you see what happened to Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami? Don't you see? Did he hear or not? That is hearing. That is hearing. Don't you hear what happened to Arjuna and Krishna? That is hearing. Arjuna understood Bhagavad Gita 30 minutes. He's a Kshatriya, not a Brahmana. 30 minutes, Arjuna got all the 700 verses in his head. Completely. Not that forgetting anyone. Completely, 30 minutes. Brahmanas cannot do that, but Arjuna did. Why? Bona fide hearing. Rukmini Devi, bona fide hearing. She have not seen Krishna. You cannot. It is difficult to put anything you don't see in the mind. But by hearing, Narada Muni planted Krishna in the heart. So she continued to meditate on that, and it became a reality. That is hearing, bona fide hearing, which she confessed to Krishna in her letter. In her letter to Krishna, she confessed. Oh, Krishna, you have a problem. I also have a problem. So don't blame me. Don't think that it's a girl looking for a boy. It's your fault. Whoever hears about you become restless like me. That is your fault. And my own fault is that I made mistake to hear about you. I shouldn't have heard about you, but I heard. And because of that mistake, you are now planted in my heart. It is hearing. Hearing. Krishna will sit there when he hears. Sukadeva Goswami planted Krishna in the heart of Parikshit Maharaj. To ear. By hearing. So hearing is very, very powerful. And it's the first item of the 9 limbs of Bhakti. The first item. Hearing. So powerful. Of all the senses, when we sleep, they are all useless. The only senses which is active is hearing. What sense? Do you see when you close your eyes? No? You eat when you are sleeping? Can you do anything? No. Do you remember you are so important? Do you remember? Yeah. Even if you carry billions in the hands and sleep, will you remember? I'm holding billions with me. No, nothing. Zero. Only when you wake up, see me. Illusion. It's illusion. So hearing. So when we hear attentively and we meditate on that and put it into practice, then it will become a reality.
Meditation is also important.
Yes. Yes. We don't meditate because you don't hear. When we hear something, the next thing is to meditate on it. To keep it in mind, start thinking about it. When you keep thinking of that thing, then it will become planted in the heart. That is the process. So we should hear more. And what we are hearing, we should think about it. There shouldn't be any distraction. There's so many destructive, distracting situations. And why distraction is because you distraction means there's no focus. If there is focus, you cannot be distracted. All right?
Yes, just small. You told when we are sleeping, our ears are still working.
Yes.
So, if like you play daily tape when you sleep, so if I play the play the tape, it really works on our soul.
Yes. Yes. That is why we are doing it, because it works. The spirit is not limited to the material. Not limited. Material is limited, but the spirit is not limited to material. It's unlimited. So if you are really absorbed in hearing, especially before you sleep, you continue to hear it even while you are sleeping. That is what His Holiness Bhakti calls mindful sleep. What you ask me, what is mindful sleep? When you sleep, you are asleep. How can you be mindful? When you sleep, it's there. But that is what he called mindful sleep. That what we hear, if you really hear, when you sleep, you continue to hear it. It will continue. That is mindful sleep. It depends on the quality of what we hear during the day, or when we are doing those activities. If you really hear them nicely, it will continue. It will not stop there. And you wake up with it. That is mindful sleep. That's how it should be.
Yeah, earlier we were hearing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Prabhupada's Hare Krishna Mahamantra tape. But if we are like hearing, so better to play some pastimes.
Yes. Yes.
Qualifications of hearing, last time you said no one asked about it. We have been thinking to hear from you, Maharaj. So, good.
Qualification to hear. First of all, the first requirement is faith. You need faith that this discussion, Krishna is going to teach me something through the speaker. You must have that faith. I'm going to get something from Krishna. This is the main reason why we should hear. Krishna is going to speak something to me. Every time I start my Bhagavad Gita teaching, I start it from asking the students. Because I want to make sure we know what we're doing. If you don't know what we're doing, you can't do it properly. So I ask the student, you are holding Bhagavad Gita in your hand. What are you trying to do? When you hold Gita in your hand, what are you trying to do? Now I'm asking you, all of you. This is what I do. First, the beginning. When you're holding Gita in your hand, what are you trying to do? Well, Gita is on your hand.
We want to understand what Krishna wants to tell us.
Want to understand what Krishna wants to tell us. Want to hear. Want to hear Krishna. We want to hear what Krishna wants to tell us. That is why you take Gita in the hand. But do we hear what Krishna wants to tell us? No, because it is not our understanding. And now I want to hear Krishna. What did Mahatma Gandhi say? Prabhupada put it at his statement. What did he say? Remember? I said backup there.
Whenever I had doubts, then I opened.
When doubt confronts me and I have no solution anywhere, I turn to guitar. Right? I want to hear. So he is taking guitar to do what? To get a solution to the problem. And if that is our mindset, it is that exactly what we want. You read about the guitar with the full attention. It's grace. Gurujan Prabhu calls it prayerful reading. Prayerful reading. Not reading, but prayerful reading. And it's very powerful. It makes everything become meaningful. Become real. That is necessary. So we will have this faith that I'm going to hear what Krishna has for me. This is why I'm sitting in this lecture. This is not our general mood. We enter the class. You see, we are doing so many powerful things in the very wrong way. Krishna consciousness, lecture, everything we do is so powerful, so spiritual, but we do it in a very wrong way. Why our Krishna consciousness is not a purposeful subject or life that we are giving our life in, and we are giving our life to. So we should be purpose-driven Krishna conscious devotees. So I have the faith that I'm sitting in this class because Krishna has something for me. See, such people, they will not sleep in the class. And even if their body is weak, they're feeling sleepy, they will make arrangement by standing up so they can hear. Because I don't know when he's going to give me the message. I want to hear everything completely. And most of the times, let me tell you the truth, most of the times, the message is going to come from question and answer. Not from the body of the lecture, but from question and answer. Yeah. But see, so many unfortunate devotees will take question and answer, half the class is empty. So they will not get the message because that is not the purpose of attending the class. The purpose is just come and, they say roll call. Right? Attendance. Yes. Let me be attendance. That they saw my face there that I was there in the class. Otherwise, those days we don't attend class. What will happen? No prasadam that morning. So I don't want to miss my prasadam. Let me go and show my face there, so they know that I'm here. Right? That is the reason. And since that is the reason, we will not hear anything. You can make experiment. I say, devotee, what did you get from the lecture? Oh, the lecture was so amazing, so sweet. In fact, I have never attended lecture like that before. Yes, can you share with me what you learned? Oh, Prabhu, such a powerful lecture. Such a powerful. Can you share something that you gave? The class is so wonderful. It is nothing to share because he didn't hear anything in the class. Please make experiment. My duty is to help us understand what we are doing. That's my duty. To help us understand what we are doing so we can do it properly. Because we have already decided, right? We have already decided this is what we want to do with our lives. Is anyone here forced to sit here? No. So it means that it is our own volition we have volunteered to sit here. So let us do it nicely. Faith is required to hear from the speaker. Second, we need humility. Humility to hear. If there's no humility, you cannot hear. What are you going to speak? I know all the 10 slokas you know in the guitar. So what will you tell me? I know all the slokas now. I know everything. And you don't even recite it nicely. I recite it better than you. This is a heavy destructive mentality that we sit in that class also, we don't hear anything. Because you have already created a mountain between us. So whatever I speak, you don't hear. You already know what I want to say. In a Shopati temple, but I was speaking, and few devotees were sitting with me. The sloka they was reciting, I was not happy with them. When Maharaj reciting the sloka, they were also reciting. I don't look at them. And they got the message that, oh, this man doesn't like what we're doing. One day they say it, they say it, that they should be careful with me when I'm in the temple. Yes, I don't like, because it's distraction. Even if you know the sloka, listen and hear it. If you don't hear it, because you think you memorize it, you're not going to get the purification. The purification is to hear it. Yes, but you are not hearing it. How will you get purified? You just recited the parrot. The parrot does not practice what he recites. That's the parrot. He doesn't practice what he recites. But that is the nature is just to recite it, but he does not practice it. So we should not be like parrot, who can hear nicely but doesn't practice. We should be a good practitioner. A good practitioner is one who hears attentively. So we need faith, we need humility. 3, we should be eager to hear. Eagerness. Papa used the word eagerness to hear. Throughout the whole first canto, you hear the word eagerness to hear, eagerness to hear, eagerness to hear. And to get that eagerness, to hear also, Sutta Goswami, first canto, chapter 2, text 17, 16. Shusho the Dana Shabasudeva Kataruchi, Shamhan Sevaya Vipra. We should serve a Vipra pure devotee. We should serve a pure devotee. So service is required. Service. Service. That will help us to give us the affinity to hear the message of Vasudeva. Service. So these are the qualifications we need to hear. And we trust the person who is going to speak that, yes, we trust and appreciate him or her. We appreciate that Krishna is going to use him or her to give me something that will be a benefit. So he's doing a service with appreciation for the speaker. If you don't have appreciation for the speaker, also, we will not get the purification. We won't get the required purification we need from that class. So these things, how many things? 4. No, I've mentioned more than 4. Appreciating the speaker, do you write it down? It's required. Service, I mentioned the service.
Faith, humility, appreciating.
First is faith, humility, then eagerness to hear,
Yes.
and then fourth is service and appreciation for the speaker. But what I just missed one point, that service, how it helps. Service, what is one sentence I couldn't hear properly.
How service help? Service is, Rusabdev said, Mahat Sevam Dharam Mahubi Mukte. Mahat Seva. Service is express road for success in Krishna consciousness. Service. Is express road. Service make our road to Godhead a success. Service to a sadhu. Service to sadhu. We should serve a sadhu. That is express. Mahat Sevam Dwaram, gateway to liberation is service. Mahat Seva. The same word you use Mahat here. Mahat. In this sloka also the same. That is 5th canto. This is 2nd canto, 1st canto. the same. They're very, very connected. Important. All right? You have any comment for us or question?
Thank you everybody for being here.
Did you hear?
Maharaj.
Did you hear?
I have had a little bit of struggle hearing everything, but I have gotten a few of the important points.
You know, in Chopati, in the Chopati temple, you know what they do?
Tell me,
In the Chopati temple,
in Chapati,
you know what they do?
what do they do?
They will sit mouth to mouth to the speaker. we mentioned, how do you call that?
I'm so
One of the
sorry.
items, how do you call it?
Eagerness.
Eagerness to hear. Yes. Yes. They sit there. They touch you, is it not? Because they are eager, they want to hear. So they will hear, no distraction, nothing distracting. But when you sit at the back, there will be distraction.
Yes.
There will be distraction.
Today was
Yes,
one
yes,
of
yes.
those days.
Yes.
Sorry, Maharaj.
I'm telling you the science. I just mentioned my duty is to let us know what to do. The right thing to do. That's my duty. That's my duty. To let you know the right thing. Is it not? So a person who is very eager to hear, he must be the first person to sit there. Want to hear. My favorite example is Hanumanji. Favorite. Yes, I like Hanuman. Don't laugh at me. I like Hanuman. Why not? Great devotee. He hears. Hanuman is perfect hearer. And he hears. He never go. Like our Prabhupada. His Guru identify him as he hears. He never go. Hanuman is perfect hearer and he doesn't go. Now everybody watching what Nirvana has had there for us, what is coming from the kitchen there.
You're smelling.
Yes.
You're smelling. Oh, this is this.
Hanuman doesn't think like that. Hanuman is thinking, oh, what is the next lecture? This is Hanuman. That's why I like him. His quality is so great. Great. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah.
Sri Damodara Lila ki jai.